Jader, greetings intrepid listeners and welcome once again. To Cosmic Radio, I'm Jara 19, currently monitoring a dead frequency, listening for whispers from places that defy sound itself. Tonight, we journey into an anomaly where noise isn't just absent, it's actively consumed the auditory void of the silence fields. From a distance, the silence fields appear as a swirling dark nebula, unremarkable in its cosmic ballet. However, no signal, no radio wave, no light-speed pulse has ever fully traversed it. Anything entering its perimeter simply goes quiet. The first attempts to penetrate the silence fields were by automated deep space probes equipped with powerful sonic emitters and advanced recording devices. Every probe transmitted data confirming absolute silence upon entry, followed by an abrupt cessation of all signals. Standard explanation: unknown energy dampening field. But one probe, Echo 7, sent back a single fragmented audio file before its demise. The sound of the high-frequency hum momentarily intensifying to an almost unbearable pitch, then a brief, distorted snippet of what sounds like a human scream, immediately cut off and replaced by an even deeper, more profound silence that seems to press in. The audio from Echo 7 was not static, nor was it the expected sound of a vacuum. It was the recording of its own descent, its propulsion systems, its internal whirring, all slowly being erased. The sounds didn't fade, they were gone one by one. Frequencies vanished, first the low rumbles, then the mid-range hums, until only the highest, most piercing frequencies remained, themselves attenuated and struggling. And then, just before the signal dissolved, there was a single, chilling sound, a low, whistling slurping, as if something vast and unseen was drinking the remaining sonic energy. The lead xenolinguist on the project, Dr. Aries Thorne. No relation to the K5 scientist, we hope, theorized that the silence fields weren't dampening sound, they were consuming it. He proposed that within the nebula lived an entity, or perhaps a collective of entities that existed as a living, vast auditory vacuum. These creatures, which he dubbed the echosols, fed on vibrations, on every oscillation that carried information, energy. Is simply noise. The true horror emerged when Thorne's research team tried to replicate the phenomenon in a contained environment using high-energy sonic emitters. They blasted pure sound waves into a specially constructed null chamber. The echosols, they hypothesized, would respond. They did, but not as expected. The sounds didn't just disappear. The scientists themselves, monitoring from behind shielded glass, began to experience a terrifying feedback loop. Every word they spoke, every breath they took, every beat of their own hearts began to resonate within their bodies with increasing intensity, as if their own internal sounds were being trapped and amplified. The echosols weren't just consuming external sound, they were pulling the very vibrations of existence from anything within their field of influence. The final log entry, scribbled frantically, spoke of a growing internal cacophony, the sound of their own blood rushing, their bones creaking, their nerves firing, all became deafening. They were being overwhelmed by the sound of their own internal biology, magnified and weaponized. The echosols were consuming the potential for sound, forcing the creatures within to become their own imprisoned prison. The lab was found silent. The null chamber undisturbed. The research team was gone, not vaporized, not disintegrated. They had simply imploded. Their bodies, unable to contain the amplified vibrations of their own existence, had collapsed in on themselves, becoming perfect, silent singularities of flesh and bone. Zone, but with a faint, almost subliminal, high-pitched whine that feels like a phantom limb of sound, stretching to infinity. intransmitting.
And that, my friends, is the chilling truth of cosmic radio. A stark reminder that some realities are best left undisturbed and some echoes are never meant to be heard.
If this journey into the profound unknown resonated with your deepest fears, then make your presence known across the cosmic current. Find those red YouTube ovals on your display wherever you are, hitting like sends a clear signal to the algorithms that you crave more forbidden frequencies from the deep void. And most crucially, subscribe to Cosmic Radio and activate that notification bell so you're always tuned into the next transmission from the absolute edge of existence. Until the next shift in reality, keep your senses sharp, question everything you think you know. And whatever you do, try not to listen too closely to the silence between the stars.